Vigilance and service. What does that really mean? It is the official international life-saving motto. Life-saving originated in Australia, believe it or not, way back in 1906 in response to a series of local drownings in Sydney. Then volunteer groups were trained in life-saving methods, then patrolled the beaches looking after public safety.
And I think it's important for us to have this conversation and bring it home to South Africa, because lifesaving first emerged in Durban after the popularity of swimming began to rise and more swimmers had a bit of trouble in the water. And just this is a precursor to what will be an epic live crossing to Clifton tomorrow.
Oh, it's going to be spectacular. Ryder and myself obviously have been able to look at this, from a DHL perspective,
yes,
their involvement in rugby and what they do to back sport, and the fact that lifesaving has become an internationally recognized sport, and South Africa is now getting that shot in the arm that it needs to move forward and be truly competitive. But it all boils down to saving lives. And I think the surfers riding the famous Durban waves began to intervene, making them the first surf lifesavers in South Africa. They formed squads to patrol the beaches, and as the ocean men then went about their services, they began to use their spare time on the beach, as competitive people do,
yep,
to improve their skills by training. In these sessions, they naturally evolved into competition amongst peers.
And just to continue, today lifesaving is the only sport that has a humanitarian role, in that lifeguards need to complete 20 hours of voluntary duty service to compete in the sport. And when I say humanitarian, the great thing is that even the Queen can give out awards to certain lifesavers. I mean, it's got that prestige along with it as well.
Completely. And the fact that, yes, they are training to save lives, but it's also, for me, it's become, from what I've seen, and this is very much channeled through my other bay. Don't get jealous now.
I am a bit, but I'll be okay.
I don't know who's my side bay, but looking at the level of physicality that Ryle has employed to become the best, and literally is the best at what he does in the world.
He is, yeah.
He's proven that, how much nuance there is involved in the sport, how he'll train one muscle group to give him an extra second or split second in a particular discipline. It's amazing to me. So I love the fact now that South African lifesaving is getting the support that they are. And
it's great because also there's some great backing. As mentioned, DHL is involved as well. So we're just very, very happy to bring lifesaving to the fore. Also, just put a massive spotlight on it. And tomorrow, be sure to tune in, because we're going to be crossing live to Clifton to get some more lifesaving tips, tricks, who knows, probably fitness with Ryle.
Yeah, undoubtedly, there's going to be dancing, and it's going to be wet in the water,
yes,
and out of the water, because it's going to be a rainy day.
Yes.
No one's going to be shirtless.
Topless.
Okay, there's probably going to be a lot of Speedos running around.
Speedos, topless, life-saving. It's all happening tomorrow. Don't miss it. Right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Espresso here in S3.